Gate number 1, Dream Smarts. Light turned on. Race number 1, soft 5. Light blinking. Racing, Dream Smart away brilliantly, landing second, Reigning Alpha. Third is Ramp It Up. Going forward is Minecart Carnage over on the outside without delay between them. Drifting back is Electric Bray. Last of all is Pope Cody. Reigning Alpha's in front now. To second is Minecart Carnage, and back to third, the race favourite Dream Smart. Fourth, the outside, Ramp It Up, and further back two without delay, 3 wide, but no tempo about here. Second last, Electric Bray. Last of all is Pope Cody over on the outside. So Reigning Alpha just in front. Second, Minecart Carnage. Looping forward is without delay, wider out. Fourth, the inside, Dream Smart. Further back to Ramp It Up. A length and a half to Pope Cody. Second last and passing, Electric Bray. Now last of all, they've walked here. Reigning Alpha just in front. Second, Minecart Carnage, and going forward is without delay, 3 wide up into third. Dream Smart fourth on the inside. Ramp It Up is fifth, and wider out creeping forward, Pope Cody. Electric Bray's a length and a half away. 4:50 left to run. Just in front, Reigning Alpha. The outside, Minecart Carnage. Look at Pope Cody down the outside, swishing home. Further back two without delay, Dream Smart, and back in behind those is Electric Bray, but Pope Cody is off and gone. About 4 lengths in front here. Trying hard as Minecart Carnage. Electric Bray's on the outside, but it's all Pope Cody, and Pope Cody is all too good. Pope Cody's won the first by about 5 lengths. Very, very impressive. Second to Minecart Carnage, and third, Electric Bray. A photo fourth, Ramp It Up, all without delay. Gee, Dream Smart dropped out, and Reigning Alpha's pulled up at the rear. Oh, what a...
Yes, Josh was about to say, what a performance that was by Pope Cody. He literally had a lap on the opposition there. He could be a really good horse, this guy. Again, you could see him cruising up to them, turning into the straight, head half cock, wanting to get in a little bit. He's colty. He's colty, this horse. But I think he's very good. And as opposed to last time when he was trying to get him out around heels, today he had clear running at the top of the straight. Orman looks up at the screen and then pops himself up in the saddle. He knows it's a stroll in the park on a Saturday afternoon for Pope Cody. Trained by Cameron Richardson, ridden by Jimmy Orman. The rest of them were really battling there. Minecart Carnage was quite good, and Electric Bray from Rocky, 4-6-8. We're just waiting for fourth. This guy is a colt by Showtime, and Bernie Cameron was telling us that he picked him up online as a weanling for about $5,000.
Well, this is just such a thrill for the Richardson family, because no sooner do you retire your stable star in Zuma, California, and now this guy is on the scene, and you were pretty confident, I've got to say, pre-race, but you must be thrilled.
I think he's pretty smart. Like, you know, a lot of people say that about their own horses, but he's just a funny horse that, like, I haven't got many, and like, just the more work you give him, the better he goes, the fresher he goes, and the better he does, and everyone always says that's a sign of a good horse, so hopefully.
Yeah, it's always a good rule to go by. Obviously, he's still green, he's still inexperienced, but to put away the field as convincingly as he has is extraordinary. I know you're heading towards the Toowoomba Guineas.
Yeah, that probably looks the logical, because there's not much around for 3-year-olds that need a bit of ground at the moment. You know, so that's probably where we're head. Probably Toowoomba track's probably not going to suit him ideally, but I'd say on that he should be right in it, so you'd think so. But Jimmy rode him perfect. We spoke that the other day was just, you know, he drew the inside, and the colts need to get the outside, get the momentum going, and today worked out beautiful.
And tell us how you found him. You bought him as a weanling?
Yeah, I actually got to give Dad credit for that. He rung me and said, there's a really nice weanling that looks like a yearling online that you should have a look at. And I looked at him, and he was a beautiful weanling. Lucky no one else really wanted him, and I was able to get him.
For $5,000.
Yeah, I didn't have to pay much. It actually cost me more to put him in the spelling paddock for 12 months and then buy him. So, yeah, no, good result. As you can see, he's a really good type, and hopefully he'll only just get a bit better.
We're loving it. Enjoy the ride.
Thanks, Bernie. Thanks.
Right, there is Cameron Richardson. Of course, Dad's Harry, his mum's here. The whole family are here. They're just going to have a quick photo. And we'll have a talk to Jimmy Orman now. So obviously, yip, to be back at Eagle Farm.
Yeah, so good to be back here. it's just so much easier to ride a race here, and it's our premier track, so it's good to have it back.
So tell us about this horse. Obviously, that was an incredibly dominant display.
It was. They were jogging up front, so I got into a 3-wide line before the corner and really put it to them at the top of the straight, and I really dashed away from a long way out. It was just a dominant win. The other day we got a pony to the barriers, and I reckon he being a colt, he got a sniff of the pony, and he was a different horse the other day. Today I made sure I didn't go anywhere near the pony, give him a good canter to the gates, and he was a different horse.
A bit colty?
A little bit colty, but like I said, he was a different horse today.
Looking to go to the mile next start. Do you think that'll be a problem?
No, he'll run a mile even further, so he's going to be very hard to beat in the Guineas.
This is really exciting for the Richardsons.
It is, yeah. He's a really nice horse, and they're doing the right thing by him. He looks a treat, and yeah, they're good trainers, so it's good to see him get a nice horse.
Well done.
Thank you.
There he is, winning jockey Jimmy Orman and Cameron Richardson. They take out the first with a very dominant win by Pope Cody. So 4 beats 6, 8 and 5. Home in 34.23, a total of 124.76. Eagle Farm is back in action. All right.
Attendant hopping in with one. Race number 2. Set now racing. Dawdling out there was Hallside Martini. Out wide, Millie Arenze began well. Jumped in front. Second, My Pins. And third, the outside lay down Lily. Landing fourth, Pippi Strell. Fifth, the outside going forward. Divine Purpose out 3 wide. Passing Figment on the rail. And they're clear from Crazy Train on the outside. Lady Shotgun. Now, Dream Lantern's gone back. She's the second last over on the outside. Last of all is Hallside Martini. So Millie Arenze's in front, but going forward, Divine Purpose up into second. Back to third, lay down Lily. Fourth, the inside, My Pins. A length and a half to Pippi Strell now fifth, and sixth, the inside is Figment. A long way back, Crazy Train, Lady Shotgun. Dream Lantern still second last on the outside. Hallside Martini is last of all at the 650. Just in front, Millie Arenze second. Divine Purpose and 2 lengths away. Third, lay down Lily. Fourth, the inside, My Pins. And going forward is Pippi Strell out wider. A length and a half to Figment. And Crazy Train's a mile back at the moment. 450 left to run. Millie Arenze just in front. My Pins is coming through. One from the outside, lay down Lily. Running home strongly, Pippi Strell down the outside, but My Pins the leader now. My Pins is nicely clear by 2 lengths, trying hard. Over on the outside is Pippi Strell, Dream Lantern, lay down Lily further back to Crazy Train, but My Pins a length and a half in front from Pippi Strell, and My Pins is 1 second, Pippi Strell third to lay down Lily, followed by Crazy Train, Figment. Then we had back behind those Dream Lantern, and then Hallside Martini, Divine Purpose, Lady Shotgun, and Millie Arenze's pulled up at the rear. Great ride, Emily Lang.
Yes, Emily putting My Pins into the box seat from the good draw. Right behind the lead is there, and she's been too strong. Over the last couple of hundred, Pippa Strell getting through for second. Lay down Lily will get that third for Tiff Brooker. Fourth, maybe Crazy Train, although Figment was over on the rails. And then Dream Lantern, who was back second last, ran on okay. Divine Purpose used a bit of gas to get up outside the leader, beaten shortly after turning into the straight. But My Pins, despite certainly not standing out in the mounting yard, but Bernie did ask the strapper, is she usually like that, gets herself hot and bothered, and he said yes. If she wasn't doing this, there'd be something wrong, Bernie, but it's been a good performance to make it back-to-back wins. Sunny Coast, much harder today, but with her racing style, she's always hard to beat in particular races over the 1400 here.
Yes, that's right, Maxie, and I really took note of the fellow looking after her at the Sunshine Coast, and he was just so adamant that she had come back a better horse this preparation. I've got to say, I got really nervous sticking with her from the yard because she was obviously quite hot and messy. Richard's here for a chat now. So, Richard, I'm just saying I was a little nervous in the yard because I wanted to stick with her, and she was a bit fizzy and a bit messy and maybe even in season.
Yes, that's right, Bernie. She's heavily in season.
And I got really nervous.
Yeah. Look, she was like that when she won the other day, so we weren't too worried, and she got a bit wound up in the yard, but she's racing really well, so I'm hoping she stays in season.
Well, it's just a state of mind, really, surely.
Yeah, well, it's this time of year, and while they're racing well, we'll keep finding races for them.
Absolutely, and she just enjoyed the best of runs throughout that race, didn't she?
Yeah, she did. She got a lovely run. She had no weight on her back. She's really clicked with her, Emily, and she's 2 from 2. So hopefully we can find a similar race and go again.
So do you feel she's really come back in sort of career best form this prep?
Yeah, she has. She's always showed a little bit of ability, but it's good to get 2 city wins on the board with her now. So we'll just hopefully get one more.
Yes, doing the team proud. Enjoy the win.
Thank you.
There he is, Richard Lamming. Of course, Bevan Lamming, the official trainer, but we know they work together, of course, and Emily Lang, the victorious jockey there. 2, 5, 4 and 1.
But good support for both. So light turned on. 1200. Marty drawn out. John Rambo drawn in. Few attendants are there. Set racing. Spirit Queen away well. Jumped in front from Zarina Sophia. Ben Coolin's up into third. And here's Marty making his way over. Starry Eyes over on the outside. 3 wide going forward. Further back to Bo Tontos and John Rambo. He's only got 4 behind him. And they include Drop the Mic, Ludovisi, Lordstown, Miss Tambo the outside. But Marty's in front by length and a half. And second, Starry Eyes. And third, Ben Coolin. They're clear from Spirit Queen, Zarina Sophia. A length and a half to Bo Tontos and John Rambo. He's still back in the second half of the field and spots Marty about 6 or 7 at the 550. Drop the Mic creeping forward. Ludovisi out wider. Miss Tambo second last, and last of all is Lordstown at the 450. Marty's in front by length and a half, and second Starry Eyes. Spirit Queen on the outside runs home. Further back in the field to Zarina Sophia. Bo Tontos on the outside. John Rambo is still back in the ruck, but here comes Spirit Queen living up on the outside. Marty the inside. Spirit Queen. Marty really rallying back though. Marty kicking. Marty 4 in a row. Marty's won. Second Spirit Queen flashing home for third. Bo Tontos followed by Ludovisi, John Rambo, and then we had Starry Eyes, Drop the Mic, Zarina Sophia, Miss Tambo, Lordstown, and the last one was Ben Coolin.
Yes, he's made it 4 wins on the trot for his new trainer Paul Jenkins, who's had him for a while now, but 4 starts for the stable and 4 solid wins off the canvas there when Spirit Queen went to him. But we've seen him do this a couple of times at the Sunny Coast, where they sort of stick with him and then he just slips into another gear. The final 100 of this guy's wins have been when he's at his best, and he's had to burn the candle at both ends in a number of these victories that he's had. Today, it could be a bit of an optical illusion, the angle, but it looked as though he hesitated wide out, quickly got the lead. For a big horse, he's pretty quick. And then he let him roll along at a nice tempo there, and he's pulled away and beaten them comfortably. Spirit Queen getting second, Bo Tontos third, waiting on fourth, John Rambo. John Rambo seemed to jump a lot better today. He was in a nice position and only a little bit one-paced in the home straight. Number 18 gets fourth though, Ludovisi. So 2, 4, 8 and 18 Bernie, and it's rinse and repeat. He wins again, this time in town. I Am Artie.
He's just got so much potential, this guy. I mean, we're seeing it. It takes an enormously talented horse to win 4 in a row. Paul Jenkins, who trains him, joins me for a chat now, but 61 kilos on your back. That was extraordinary. Well done.
He's getting to be a pretty exciting horse. But he's moved here 12 years ago, and I've been looking for one like him ever since, but it's just to have him handed to me like he has been, it's been pretty nice as well.
Yeah, of course, he came from Alan and Linda Jones. We always admire their work with horses and the grounding that they put in with these young horses.
Yeah, he was somebody that I watched and admired as a kid growing up. He was, and he's had the confidence in me to send me a few horses, so it's been good.
And that's his routine. He goes back to Alan's now for a week, is that right?
Yeah, he might just get a couple of weeks this time.
Yeah, why not?
We have a little bit of time to collect up a bit.
Yeah. Let's talk about him physically, because he's a big, rangy, angular style of sprinter, isn't he? With a bit of nerves and robust energy.
Yeah, with his pedigree and the way he's made, you'd wonder if he wouldn't get out a bit further. Jimmy's always been at me to run him over 1,400 metres, but we'll see. He's got plenty of time yet.
When it's not broke, you don't need to fix it yet, do you?
Exactly. Yeah, dead right.
So when do you think we'll see him again?
Oh, probably 4 or 5 weeks.
That sounds beautiful. Good on you, Paul.
Thanks, mate.
All right, there he is, Paul Jenkins, doing a great job. 2, 4, 8 and 18. All right, it's time to talk to our leading jockey again. And this horse is hugely talented, Jim, but also a bit of a handful, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not really. Yeah, no, he's pretty good, really. He's come a long way. He's got a lovely long stride. He doesn't have to lead, but that's what sort of bad barriers has made him end up there. But he's in a good rhythm today, and he was very dominant.
Obviously, that second horse really making a race of it just inside the furlong. She had 60.5, you had 61, but he really pulled away in the end.
I got out and met it, and he knew he had a fight on his hand then, and that's when he sort of dug deep for me. But he always hits that touch of a flat spot. Today it was a little bit closer to, the 300. Usually it's at the sort of 500, but it was good to see him fight like that, and he's going to be better up at 1400.
I noticed he has a lot of nervous energy. Is that changing, or do you think that'll just be with him all the way through?
He's getting a lot better. I thought he was pretty good today. He sort of canted around the gates good. He was a bit nervous behind the gates, but a lot better than what he's been. I was very happy.
Well done.
Thank you.
And the field at the 1800 now, right to run. And they're all in. Light blinking away. Big Ticket Boy dancing about. Set racing now. Flying Roth and Linda's Magic both away okay. Boy Loves to Run is rolling forward quickly. Likewise, Kokonotsu spells trapped out but pressing on. Jenny Maurice about 6th and Far West is 7th the inside. Hillcrest Avenue trapped out but going forward ahead of Extra Manners. And then Ring Ahoy on the rail. A long way back is Big Ticket Boy, and they're well clear from Triple Money. Last of all is Leary. So Boy Loves to Run's in front. Second Spills the outside. A length and a half away. Third is Kokonotsu, Linda's Magic fourth, and Flying Roth is 50 inside. One further back to Hillcrest Avenue, 3 and 4 wide going forward. Losing ground there was Flying Roth, the inside. Jenny Maurice going forward as well, followed there by Far West on the fence. And then we've got Big Ticket Boy. Extra Manners is creeping forward out wider. A long way back there is Ring Ahoy being passed by Triple Money, and Leary's a length and a half away. So Boy Loves to Run down the side in front by 2. Second Spill and third Kokonotsu. Fourth the inside is Linda's Magic. A length and a half to Jenny Maurice, and Far West on the rail. Hillcrest Avenue's been wide. And then we've got Big Ticket Boy, Extra Manners, and creeping forward Triple Money going forward out 3 and 4 wide inside the 600 metres marker. A long way back Ring Ahoy. Leary's second last, and Flying Roth has dropped right out, but Kokonotsu has dashed up and grabbed the lead and broken clear at the moment. Hillcrest Avenue trying hard. Jenny Maurice is making some ground. Triple Money down the outside and further back to Extra Manners. Kokonotsu at the 250s in front by about a length or so, but Extra Manners runs home strongly. Triple Money down the outside, but Extra Manners has grabbed the lead with 150 left. The runner burst away 3 lengths in front for young Courtney Bellamy. It's all Extra Manners. Extra Manners has won it well. Second Triple Money. Third probably Jenny Maurice ahead. Big Ticket Boy followed by Hillcrest Avenue. Far West and Kokonotsu hit the wall, and then Leary followed by Ring Ahoy, Linda's Magic, Spells and Flying Roth, and Boy Loves to Run.
So Extra Manners getting the money 14 days after he just couldn't get out. He was locked up in jail. There was a wall in front of him, but not today. He was beautifully handled by Courtney Bellamy, and Extra Manners has finished off his race very strongly. He ran the 1800 metres out on his ear. Much, much better from Triple Money getting that second spot. Third, Jenny Maurice will get that spot ahead of Big Ticket Boy, and then Hillcrest Avenue. So the Coffs Harbour crew are here with Extra Manners. I know Brett Bellamy would be very, very proud of his daughter Courtney, who won a race at Doomben a few weeks ago, and she now gets a big Saturday win here at Eagle Farm on Extra Manners. And congratulations all round, Bernie.
Oh, it's just fabulous. Here comes Brett now. Well done.
Thanks,
You got to be the proudest dad here today.
Oh, definitely. You know, the old story, you spin the wheel enough and your numbers got to come up occasionally.
Well, you guys are doing a superb job with this really progressive racehorse here. Only start number 12, first go to 1800. No luck last start. Those things happen, but obviously he had done really well to please you coming into here today.
Definitely, but I was talking to Bart and he said, no, you should come back in a couple of weeks. The only problem is I'm not going to get $26. But, Courtney was very down in the dumps after. Oh, he should have won. I said, how many times has that happened through your career? But it's going to happen a darn sight more than today. But it was good to see finally get the monkey off her back and get a Saturday winner under her belt.
Yeah, this is just fabulous. She is a girl going places. And I'm going to say that was an incredibly messy race and she kept her cool.
Oh, definitely. She's always been that way. But I was listening to someone telling me how she should be ridden this morning, so I just relayed that message to her when I got here. So, beautiful.
Yeah, it's all about not going too soon here. But what are you going to do with this horse? Do you think he's going to get further?
He probably will, but at this stage we're probably going to give him a spell now and possibly get him ready for the championships just after Christmas somewhere. Fresh up, I think 1400s would be a really nice place to start.
That is a marvellous plan. You enjoy.
Thanks, Benny.
All right, there is Brett Bellamy doing a great job. This is Courtney's first Saturday winner, so a big day for the Bellamy family here. But I'm pretty sure we've got to go to Kembla. So 1, 4, 13 and 5. Oh, let's have a chat to our little star apprentice here today. Well done, Courtney. Congratulations on your first Saturday winner.
Thank you so much. I'm absolutely baffled. So crazy that I've done that today. But this horse is a lovely horse, and he's been shaping up, and he's moving up to the level, and he done it today.
He did it today. You guys were luckless. There was nothing you could do last start. You can't climb over the top of them. I thought you kept your cool marvellously well here today. That was a very messy race.
100%. I thought I would get an easy run from 7, but it didn't work out that way, and I had to just take my medicine and chill out for a bit.
That's what it is when you come to Eagle Farm. Just let it all unfold in front of you.
Definitely is, and I've experienced that today.
Yeah. Well done.
Thank you.
Wait, Licky, your second pick there is $5 chance. It's solid enough. Mr. Galazzi, the only other one that's firmed, $7.50 into $6.50.
Field. Racing, Battlefield away fairly but drifting back. Godfather dawdled out. Liquor was away well, jumped in front. Second is Michele. Third, the outside is Mr. Galazzi. Hartoni fourth. Fifth is Wanda Rocks and Kavaka sixth on the outside. Battlefield seventh on the fence, back second last. And Godfather's last of all out 3 wide. So Mr. Galazzi in front now. Second, Liquor at the 550. Working up into third is Hartoni. Fourth, the inside Michele. Creeping forward, Wanda Rocks out wider. This favourite's back last here. Battlefield on the rail, but sneaking up the inside now, passing the 400. Out wide, Wanda Rocks had loomed up. Mr. Galazzi, Liquor back nearer the inside. Godfather down the outside. Battlefield is not in the race at the moment, but it's all Wanda Rocks. It sailed away 5 lengths in front, and Wanda Rocks will destroy them here. Look at it go, Wanda Rocks. Wanda Rocks has bolted home. Second, Godfather. Third, there was Mr. Galazzi, followed by Hartoni, Battlefield, Kavak, and then Liquor and Michele.
Yes, there were a couple of flops there. Those last two that Josh mentioned, and also the favourite. Battlefield was off the bit from the get-go. Just simply completely run off his legs there over the 1,000, but not so. This Toowoomba mare, Wanda Rocks, trained by Lindsay Hatch, ridden by Talia Fenlon. That's a complete shock. I know she comes here with very good form at other tracks, but that has been a total stroll in the park. And her record now, it goes to 13 starts for 8 wins. She's a mare by Wandjina from a Fastnet Rock mare. She was first up today, concussion plates front on, and she's just revelling in the ground here. This beautiful track underneath the hooves there at Eagle Farm. Bernie, that was a galloping lesson for the rest of the horses there. The runner-up quite good, Godfather, because he blew the start completely. Another good run by Mr. Galazzi, and then running on Hartoni, but a few flops there.
Absolutely, Maxie. That is one out of the box, the Wanda Rocks. I mean, we were obviously aware of her great record, but never in this kind of company. So that takes her to 8 from 13. Here is the man of the moment. It's Chris Hemsworth. No, it's Lindsay Hatch.
How are you, Bernie?
I'm well, how are you? Thank you. Did you see him?
Yes, I did.
Let's talk about this girl because she has absolutely blown away a pretty handy field.
Yeah, she's got a pretty good record, Bernie. She's been placed well. Took her to Rocky for the Lightning. They called the race off, and then we brought her back. She got an infection. Never had a day's problem with her, but everything went wrong. Good bunch of owners, and good to see her win. She was very, very well. Coming to this race very well.
So you were confident, but a win like that by that many legs?
My son Thomas declared it to me this morning, so he said it's the best bet of the day, so I hope he backed it.
I got to be ringing you in the morning.
Yes. Yeah, no, it was good, Bernie. She's a lovely mare, and we've had a lot of fun with her. As you can see, she's got a great record.
What about past 1,000?
Might try a Wheatwood day. I've only tried her once. She wasn't right, but we might try a Wheatwood day, but she might get a bit of weight. I don't know what we'll do with her yet, but we'll give her 3 weeks to a month to get over this and take it from there.
Love your work, Lindsay. Well done.
Thanks, Bernie.
There he is. He is one of the best, our Lindsay Hatch. 4, Wonder Rock, speed 7, 8 and 9. Home in 33.21, 57.17. And from one lady rider to another, let's have a chat with winning rider Talia Fenlon. Talia, what about that win?
Yeah, thank you to Mr. Hatch and the connections. It's a beautiful horse, yeah. I was a bit worried about the wide gate, but she began well, and I was stuck wide, but she was just happy and comfortable rolling forward, and yeah, I didn't even have to make her work. She just went through her gears on her own, and yeah, I was just the lucky one who got to sit on her.
Indeed, and that says a lot for the beautiful camber of this track here, that you can sit there and these horses can feel comfortable, not like they're hanging on to the outside.
Yeah, definitely. That was, the horse was very comfortable too, but yeah, it was pretty good to ride over that.
How good is it to be back at this track?
Yeah, I do love Eagle Farm. Yeah, it is good.
Well done.
Thanks.
Light turned on. Race 6 over 1200. Light blinking. Racing. And away well, Surfers Royale jumped in front, Manhood to second. Third is Pocket Full, up into fourth as Cloudland out wider, rolling forward. Tribeca Star's gone back to the rear. Spots for speed about 5 or 6 with Evocator and He 7 just up in front of him. So Surfers Royale's in front by a long neck and second Manhood. They're walking early here. Whipping forward as He 7 out wider on the track, followed by Pocket Full, Cloudland on the outside. A length and a half to Tribeca Star, second last, only about 3 or 4 lengths off this Lamplighter though. And Evocator's at the tail, 600 metres left to run. Manhood's alongside Surfers Royale. Third is He 7 out wider on the track, and Tribeca Star creeping forward. We'll have to get towards the outside, and Pocket Full stays back near the fence. So out wide, Manhood's loomed up. Surfers Royale near the inside. Tribeca Star runs home well right down the outside. Here he comes, weaving through Cloudland, but out wide, Tribeca Star's grabbed the lead away. Manhood tries to come back. Out wide, Tribeca Star's in front from Manhood. Cloudland, Tribeca Star just in front. Manhood coming back. And he's come back to win, Manhood. Manhood's lifted to win. From on the outside, Tribeca Star, third to Cloudland, followed by Evocator, Pocket Full, He 7 and Surfers Royale.
So Manhood has got back into the winners list. Tribeca Star on the outside has just missed out looking at that. And then Cloudland back in third. Well, he's often found one a little bit too good, and it did look like today that Tribeca Star was going to make it back-to-back wins this time in, but Manhood had something else to say. Trained by Annabelle Neesham and Rob Archibald, ridden by Jag Guthman Chester. And Manhood has got up to defy Tribeca Star, Cloudland and Evocator. So we were down to only 7 runners there. Jimmy Orman rode Tribeca Star quietly. He waited and he put a little bit of a margin on them, but Manhood has been able to respond to Jag's riding and get his nose down right on the line. So the placings 1, 8, 2 and 3. And then a bit of a gap away to Pocket Full over on the inside there of He's Heaven. As we quickly have a look at them turning into the straight, for some reason they're getting way off the rails here. Surface Royale in the yellow had led and is just starting to be overhauled. Firstly by Manhood, then Tribeca Star. He's got this ability to sprint quickly. And he clearly gets by Manhood, who does come back as Tribeca Star just feels the pinch a little bit towards the end. That's race 6, first leg of the quaddie going to Manhood at Eagle Farm.
All right, let's have a chat with Todd Pollard now. And Todd, this is wonderful for Manhood today because he's just been the most competitive of horses right throughout his career.
Yeah, absolutely, over the moon for the horse and the connections. He's been a good horse for us up here for sure, and he probably went through the grades pretty quickly as a younger horse, and then he's probably been a little bit frustrated out of the winner's circle for a while now, but he's always there or thereabouts. He's certainly been picking up a bit of money placing, but it was a good tough win today, and great for the team.
He does seem to really like Eagle Farm, and he likes it when there's just a slight cushion in the track, which is what it is today. It's perfect. Yeah,
the track's in great order, isn't it? They've obviously had the time off now, and it's perfect, but he's a good old handy, honest galloper, this horse, so hopefully it's not his last one, and good for the connections.
Jag does get on particularly well with him.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's had 4 rides for 3 wins in a second or something, so he sort of knows the horse. He certainly didn't look like he was going to win probably 100 out today, but full credit to the horse. He was tough, tenacious, and somehow found a way to win.
Well done.
Thanks very much.
All right, let's have a chat with our winning jockey, Jag Guthmanchester now, and what is it with you and this horse? You just got a love affair going on.
Yeah, look, as I've stated before, I've always loved him since day one, and it's good to be back aboard him. And look, he's been due for a win for a little while now. He's been racing in consistent form, and I'm really pleased that he was able to get the job done today.
He got off the canvas, the other horse headed you.
Yeah, obviously Jimmy come up to me, and I thought I was a little bit in trouble there. He put a bit of a margin on me, but I felt that as soon as Manhood seen him in his eye, we started to come back, and I felt like I had his measure late. And look, we got the nose there. We got the nose down where it counted. So he was a tough win for him.
Light blinking. Still holds. Set now, racing. Couple of them dawdled out. One was Viminelli. He's out the back, up into second last. Sakudo was out the back door. Mississippi Prince, Benazzi, a washer, the first 3. Landing fourth is Super Chilled. 50 outside, Chasenati. Further back to Linthorpe Lad. Viminelli's on the run. He's got 3 behind him now. And they include Kirkby. And further back is a Deal of Humour and Sakudo the inside. So Mississippi Prince in front. Second, Benazzi. A length and a half away. Third is a wash. And fourth, the inside, Super Chilled. 1 further back to Linthorpe Lad. Viminelli's on the rail. A length and a half to Chasenati. Kirkby's on the fence. A long way back, Sakudo. Last of all is still a Deal of Humour. So spin down the side. A Mississippi Prince in front by a length and a half. Second, Benazzi. 3 or 4 lengths away. Third, the inside, Super Chilled. The race favourite, a wash. He's fourth on the outside. Spots the speed about 5. A length and a half further back to Viminelli. Linthorpe Lad. Kirkby, Chasenati, a Deal of Humour and Sakudo. So Mississippi Prince at the 550 in front. Second, Benazzi. And third, Super Chilled. A wash is about to be called upon, easing out wider. Fourth and about 3 or 4 lengths off them. Further back to Viminelli. Barging into the clear, Linthorpe Lad the outside. Just in front is Mississippi Prince. Limbing up is Benazzi. This favourite is now coming strongly. A wash down the outside. And further back to weaving through Super Chilled. Wide rattles Linthorpe Lad. But grabbing the lead is a wash. Linthorpe Lad finishing strongly. Linthorpe Lad on the outside. A wash. Linthorpe Lad grabbing the lead. And Linthorpe Lad has won from a wash. Very close for third. Either Benazzi or Mississippi Prince could go either way. Then Chasenati, Viminelli, Super Chilled, a Deal of Humour, Sakudo, and Kirkby's pulled up at the rear.
Well, Linthorpe Lad has got up, ridden by Taylor Marshall, trained by Kevin Camp. He was okay first up, didn't have a lot of room behind Viminelli. Went up 3.5 kilos, and up he gets. A wash every possible, and then the leaders, Benazzi, chased a hot tempo there, so he's in that photo for third. He might just get it ahead of Mississippi Prince, and it didn't work out for Viminelli today. He was over racing a little bit after sort of jumping awkwardly as he can do. And that's about the strength of the race there. Super Chill raced a lot more handier. I thought she might have come on a little bit better, given she only had 52.5. But it's all about number 4, Linthorpe Lad, getting the money in race 7.
All right. Kevin Kemp, he was waltzing around a little earlier with a big grin on his face, so perhaps he was feeling reasonably confident about Linthorpe Lad, who is a very competitive horse, this fellow, and that's his 9th win, so any horse that can win 9 races for you is doing a great job. And today he never looked like getting beat. He was travelling beautifully down the back straight. Viminelli chose to have a fight with him. Viminelli had weighed 100, well, I don't know, at least 100 kilos more, and he came off second best. That's how well this guy was travelling, and Taylor Marshall really getting the best out of him. Here he is. You told everyone... Wait on, Kempy. You told everyone he'd win?
Oh, no, not everybody, but yeah. But his last run, if you've seen it, was really good. Whereas last time in, he had 4 or 5 runs and they weren't very flash at all. Right. So we just said, look, put him in the paddock, give him a little bit of rest and bring him back. And boy, his first up run was good. Yeah. And today was even better.
Today was just super. I'd say that's his best win ever.
I think so, yeah, definitely.
So what happened last prep? Just didn't come up?
He had 4 or 5 runs he just never produced, you know, yeah, old fella. So he's here this time by the looks. Toowoomba Cup in a fortnight, hopefully.
Toowoomba Cup in a fortnight. Yeah. We'll look forward to that, Kevy. Well done.
We've just got to stop them southern horses from coming up there.
Well, they shouldn't be allowed to, surely.
But they're going to come up.
All right. Nothing wrong with the competition. 4 beat 7, 8 and 3. Let's have a chat to our winning jockey, Taylor Marshall, now. And Taylor, that was an extraordinary win by this horse. As you say, he got into the right spot, had a nice run. I mean, big burly Viminelli tried to pick a fight with you, and he came off second best.
He did. I was watching through this bloke's replays, and I just thought with the smother, he seems to run his best, and we afforded that exact run. So I think it definitely played in our favour. And yeah, he was really tough, as you said, got in a bit of a bumping battle, and he really lengthened through the line with a bit of class. So congrats to Kempy and all the connections.
He's going to head to the Toowoomba Cup, 2,000 metres.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be an issue. He's fairly strong through the line, so, and I think he could probably settle a pair closer. So, yeah. And
he's a lightly sort of frame sort of a guy. He doesn't have a lot to carry, does he?
He's fairly push button, or he was today anyway. I know he's had his tricks in the past, but he settled beautifully. Just everything worked out in our favour. So.
And how are you enjoying this track?
Yeah, the grass is knitted well. May have been a blessing in disguise just for that track to really recover, and it's racing super today. So
great job, well done.
Thank you.
Turned on. 1,000 metres, Hidden Wealth, heavily bats. Light blinking, racing, Hidden Wealth away well, but Richon's going forward too. Up into third is King Kappa driving forward. Handy also is Ubiquitous over on the outside. They've crossed the favourite, so he's back to fourth here, Hidden Wealth. Voulet going forward out wider, Far Too Easy, Goldsboro. And Nashira's a length and a half away, so King Kappa just in front. Second's Richon. Third, the inside is Hidden Wealth. Going forward 3 wide, Ubiquitous, and Voulet's out 4 wide, Goldsboro. Just in behind those with Far Too Easy, and the Shearers last of all. They've got 400 metres left to run. The heavens have opened up for Hidden Wealth if he's indeed good enough, but out wide Ubiquitous is now just in front. Richon trying hard. Here comes down the outside Nashira. Goldsboro likewise. Hidden Wealth the inside has to lift across the track. Goldsboro, Nashira down the outside. Nashira and Goldsboro from Ubiquitous. Goldsboro and Nashira are the two. Nashira's won it from Goldsboro. Third will be Ubiquitous out of Far Too Easy, followed further back by Hidden Wealth, who's run fifth. Richon, Voulet and King Kappa's pulled up at the rear.
8, 7, 3 and 1. Nashira is the winner from Goldsboro, and then Ubiquitous to the inside, and then Far Too Easy running on at the end, and no show whatsoever. Hidden Wealth down on the inside there. Backed as if unbeatable, but no finish at all. It's all about Nashira, trained by Matt Hoysted, written by Jake Bayliss. He sort of stamped urgent out of the gates. Wanted to be right up there. Shearer, ridden by Ronnie Stewart, gets the money. 15.20 and 2.90. He's been having a good run, Ronnie, when getting opportunities. And he has been able to get the best out in the Shearer. So 8, 7, 3 and 1. A little bit of a surprise result, Bernie, with the hot favourite finishing back in 5th spot as we look at them turning into the straight. There was a big run over on the inside for Hidden Wealth, but he was never really likely of winning the race.
Yeah, Maxie, a bit of a shock result. I don't know if it's a shock for Matt Hoysted. Let's ask him. What did you think coming into this race?
Oh, we know whenever he can sort of get down in the weights, he's always really effective. He's one of those horses that you sort of put him in harder races and it always brings the best out in him. You sort of put him in those races, you probably expect him to win. He can have a bit of a think about things, but good solid tempo, and from the gate we've just had to take our medicine and go back, and key with him is just being able to get half a bit of a card into the race, which Ronnie was sort of able to do and not have to expose and make a long sustained run in. And with the no weight on his back, he was always going to be strong late, and still holds good residual fitness, only having the 2 weeks out after his last run. So that's probably helped us late when he sort of things needed to get tough with him.
Absolutely, and you always know when you're in 1,000 and you're behind them and they're 4 abreast, you're going to be some hope.
Exactly right, and when they were fanning, as you said, there was enough. That was all we needed. We just weren't sure whether the actual pressure was going to arise with enough speed horses in the race, but if they were really going to attack one another, and thankfully they did. And Ronnie was there smoking the pipe out the back and was able to be too strong late.
You've had a great week.
Yeah, has been good. So we take it while the run lasts.
Absolutely, well done.
Cheers, thank you.
All right, there he is, winning trainer Matt Hoysted, and the Shearer takes out the quality over 1,000. Let's have a look at that time. 57.33. Home in 33.53. So pretty slick. 8 big 7, 3 and 1. Let's have a chat now with our winning jockey Ronnie Stewart, who is having a great week at the races so far, and take us through this race with the Shearer.
Yeah, he just unfolded nicely. I spoke with Matty before the race. Obviously, I haven't had a lot to do with him. He's been well prepared, and it's nice to get aboard. But yeah, we just unfolded nicely. We just let him find his feet. He said he's got a short turn of foot, and he said don't be scared to use the hooks on the line. So he kept digging. I found he found more when I sort of put the stick away, and so I just turned the hooks into him a little bit and just kept him going. I was confident we won, but when you're confident, it's generally the days you get beat. So no, it's just nice to get a ride for the team. I had a bit of luck with them early days before I went back to Singapore, and obviously it's hard. People sort of replace you when you're away and that, so it's nice to get a ride for a good camp. Cheers.
Absolutely, and I guess that's where you're at the moment. You're just trying to find your little niche back here again?
Yeah, definitely. Sort of just trying to find my way. I'm getting a little bit of luck here and there, and my manager's doing a good job. Strike rate's pretty good in town, so...
And you can ride so light as well, such an advantage, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. The 52 sort of is about my mark at the moment, but if something really good comes along, I'm sure I could get down to the 50.
Great stuff, well done.
Thanks again.
Oh, waiting for Turbulent. Still holding them, being patient to the starter here. Race 9, now we're right racing. Torre Vista began well. Super Duckers going forward. Likewise, Demon Award. Handy as Cador, and Mr. Wanji's up to 5th. Further back to Talk Time. Johnny Dash out wider. Starzam's on the inside. Poseidon Ruler. Warby's got about 3 or 4 behind him, but being passed there by Quothquan out wider on the track. Turbulence a long way back. Likewise, Bow Rider. And Charlie's Case is last of all. So Demon Award's in front. Second, Mr. Wanji. Third, Super Duck. And fourth, the outside Torre Vista. A length and 3/4 Talk Time on the inside. Cadall. Further back on the run to Johnny Dash, and going forward Quothquan out wider. Starzam. Warby's making ground out deeper on the track. A long way back Turbulent. Likewise Charlie's Case, Poseidon Ruler, and Bow Rider's a length and a half away. So Mr. Wanji on the outside. Demon Award the first couple. Third is Torre Vista. Going forward out wider Quothquan. Super Duck back nearer the inside. Cadall. Talk Time in behind those, and Warby revs up down the outside, passing the 400. Out wide Warby. Likewise Quothquan running home. Mr. Wanji is Super Duck, and just in behind those is Cadall. Out wide Warby and Quothquan. The outside Warby and Quothquan at the 150. Quothquan, Warby on the outside. They're the two. They hit the line, and he's going to do it. Yes, Warby. Warby's 1.5 head to Quothquan. Not sure third. Cadall or Talk Time, followed by Charlie's Case, Mr. Wanji. Then we had back behind those was Johnny Dash and Torra Vista. And then Super Duck and Demon Award, Bow Rider, Poseidon Ruler, Turbulent, and Stars M has pulled up at the rear.
Well, I think he's got their Warby from Quothquan and Cadal, and then Talk Time back and forth, and then they were followed by Mr. Wanji. He's done it, Warby. He has done it. He had a bit of a wide trip, but he had cover. He was on the back of Quothquan, who had to do it the tough way. And he's gone down fighting Quothquan, but you can see Ryan Maloney just sort of throwing the reins at him, not doing too much on him because he has been known to loom up and not quite go on with it. I just wonder whether he's having a bit of a think about it here. But Quothquan's out on his hooves, and Warby has got the bob in. He's just starting to edge away a little bit by centimetres on the line, and he gets up by a head. Well, a deserving victory because he comes so close at his previous 3 starts. Bernie, as we look at the right-hand side of the screen, you can see Torra Vista there copping a very, very bad check in those green colours.
Oh, it was a hard watch if you were on Warby, but he has got there. Craig Kavanagh joins us for a chat, and I mean, he got on the back of Quothquan probably from the 700 on, so he did do all the work for him.
Yeah, it was a good ride by Ryan. He got on the back of the right horse that was moving forward. Had no stopping and starting. He just got into a good rhythm. And then those 2 horses went away by themselves and fought the race out. He was having a little bit of a think, the horse, but he finally put his head down. He finally won a race.
Well, was he thinking, or was it just that they were both so competitive with each other?
Oh, I think he might have been thinking. And I'm pleased that Ryan was fresh. He could only go 1 ride today. He had to forego the rest. He had all his strength for the last race.
Enjoy the win.
Thank you.
1 second. All right, 2 beats 12, 6 and 10. Oh, Ryan, we were all riding this horse home with you, and it was a great ride, actually, because you got onto the back of the right horse to follow.
100%. They didn't go that quick. Obviously, he's been a bit frustrating for connections. He's just got this bad habit at the moment of just stepping slow and not mustering like he used to. I don't know whether it's just because he's on the back of a long prep. I thought his work was too good, to be honest, during the week, and I was just hoping that he hadn't gone the other way, gone a bit over the top. But he presented really well today, certainly with the way it mapped, and certainly the form, and it was the best horse in the race, I felt, and it proved that way in the finish.
I mean, Quothquan's form has been pretty faultless as well. People say, oh, he's having a think, but that he had to really knuckle down to get past that horse today.
He did, yeah. I mean, like I said, his work Tuesday was probably too good, so I was just, like I said, he's on the back of a long prep, and he's probably entitled himself for a break now, but I'll leave that with Tony, and hopefully come back in the back end of the summer and keep doing what he's doing.
Has it been nice to be back here at headquarters?
100%, yeah. Hopefully the ghosts in those buildings have disappeared.
Well done.
Thank you.